Hello and welcome to Slay the Spire. I'm your host, RPG Craftsman, and today, we're going to just sort of explore the mechanics. Now, I'm pretty bad at roguelikes, as in, worse at roguelikes than Cuphead, or at least the air-playing version of Cuphead thing. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna suck. But anyway, I'm gonna start by introducing some of the mechanics for those of you who have not played this game. Long story short, there are 3 classes, 2 of which are available currently, unless you go into the beta version of the game, which is apparently a little buggy, but whatever. Anyway, so we're going to do a standard quest today. Obviously this feature is unavailable. Anyway, standard. There are 3 classes, locked. You start out with the Ironclad, who is sort of the warrior class. As you can see, the remaining soldier of the Ironclad sold his soul to harness demonic energies. He starts out with a relic called Burning Blood. At the end of combat, heals 6 hit points. Ignore the Ascension part down here. Anyway, so he's the warrior type. Now this is the Silent. A deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons, starts with Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. The Silent starts with more cards, which are your attacks, your abilities, your power-ups, and yeah. So, let's just jump right in. I'll do 1 of each today, and we'll see how this goes. Embark with the Ironclad. Now, this guy only appears after you've done your first game, at the very least. As does the Silent. You have to at least complete 1 game with the Ironclad to unlock the Silent. Anyway, another try, talk, choose. Okay, so at the beginning of each game, as long as you've completed at least to the first boss, the first real boss, you get 4 options. Now, I like to have a lot of hit points, but I think I've discovered the power of transforming a card. Now, cards. You have the Strike, deal 6 damage. You have Defend, gain 5 block, which is anti-damage. And Bash, vulnerable. Creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform a Defend. And go! Reaper! Super nasty. Yes, I love this already. Granted, leave. And okay, so unknowns, enemies. You always have to fight an enemy at least. There's also treasure chests, merchants. There's a merchant here and here. Rest spots and elite enemies, powerful foes. Defeating them will earn you a relic. Relics are displayed up here. Alright, so enough expository banter. Put this away. Because I want to see... Ooh. Okay. Strike. Strike. And you'll notice they have block. Now, at the start of your turn, block goes away. It's kind of a pain in the butt. There is a card that allows you to ignore this. Okay, Strength. Strength is an ability that simply increases the damage you do. You know what? I'll just take them both out. Reaper, 4 damage. They both die. I heal 7 hit points, even though I didn't need any healing. Okay. So, Clothesline. Weakens creatures. They do 25% less damage with their attacks. Headbutts. I prefer Headbutt over Battle Trance. I mean, it is a rarer card. That's what this blue means, as opposed to this gray. But I just don't like how Battle Trance works. It's too restrictive for me. Anyway, Headbutt. And up we go. Okay. And we gotta smite this motherfucker. Pardon my language. And, I guess that's it. Okay. So, elect Frail. I gain 25% less block from any cards I play for a turn. But he's gonna do it again, so it doesn't really matter. I don't need to block anything. I just need to beat his ass like a drum. Lick again. Now, as you can see, it's gone down a little, blah blah blah. Okay. Strike. Now normally you want to have at least one card in your discard pile before you use Headbutt. And that reminds me of something I forgot to mention. Okay, so. Anyway, so. Ooh, Carnage is pretty nice. But it's ethereal. If this card's in your hand at the end of the turn, it is exhausted. Exhausted cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. Discarded cards are not removed. So, Clash. This is probably going to be my best choice, because I'm trying to have a mostly attacks deck. I usually do. Actually, I've heard that a common strategy is to, well, I'll show you in a minute. Merchant. So, common strategy is to remove cards from your deck, because the more you have, technically, the less... It's hard to... Anyway. Okay, so... I'm going to just purchase Twin Strike. Just Twin Strike. Twin Strike is extremely valuable, even though it's a gray card. And yes, you'll notice there are gold cards in addition to blue ones. And I like Flash to Steel, but I want to save up my money, because I want a very specific card from a merchant later on. And yeah. Anyway, you might have noticed that sometimes you'll run out of cards in your deck. However, this does not end your game or anything stupid like that. All it does is it means you have to reshuffle your discard pile into your deck, draw pile, and play again. And you automatically do that when you hit 0 draw pile, after when you would draw a card at least. Okay. So, you'll notice the strategy here right away, actually. And boom! And I heal 6 hit points, not bad. Cleave. Cleave or Headbutt? Definitely Cleave, I think. And this guy. Okay. Okay, this, and this, and yeah, it doesn't matter. So that way I only take 1 damage this turn. 6 minus 5 is 1 damage, blah blah blah. May seem pretty obvious, but whatever. Okay. Leave. And I really should defend. And okay, double defend. I'll see if I can't Reaper these guys. Anyway, so that's that damage. I want to heal more, but fuck it. that works. Okay, and ooh, another block. Okay. Shrug It Off is a pretty good card, actually. You gain 8 block and you draw a card, which helps you cycle through your deck a little faster and you get to what you need. Anyway, Smith allows you to upgrade a card. I'm probably going to upgrade Reaper, but I could also upgrade Cleave or Twin Strike. I could upgrade any of these, really, but Reaper I think is going to be the best, even though it only deals 1 more damage and doesn't do any other modifications to it. And it still exhausts. It's still a pretty valuable card to me. Oh, this motherfucker. Lagavulin is a... well, he's a pain in the butt. I'll say that. Okay, so... and you're about to see why he's a pain in the butt. Because, okay, so after you do your initial beat him up, so now you have to worry about this. Okay, defend, clash, and I'm gonna use, yeah, up here you got potions. You can gain temporary abilities, like this, for example. Flash. Okay. So we're going to do a headbutt. And we're going to put Flash back up here. Then we're going to Twin Strike. A lot more damage than the vulnerable ability right here. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, there's Reaper. Okay. Fuck it. Flash. Twin Strike. As you can see, it's the best part's worn off, but okay. Fuck it, Twin Strike. I'd like to Reaper, but there's just not enough benefit for it right now. Anyway, headbutt, Reaper, strike, and you'll see that I'm gonna get a negative effect, and I know what this negative effect is because I've fought this fucker so many times. Strength down and dexterity. So dexterity, up or down. Your higher dexterity increases block. Higher strength increases attack. If you reverse it, obviously you tend to do less. Anyway, drain, slice. So there. Oh, on pickups use an attack card. Bottled Flame is a relic. You get them every time you beat an elite, obviously. Bottled Flame is super useful. I'm going to choose Reaper. That's the fucking loot list. And Iron Wave. Iron Wave is a pretty useful... If I had more vulnerable dealing cards, I would choose Dropkick, but Iron Wave. Because you get attack and block from it. Anyway, Smith time. Now you'll notice you can also rest, which heals you up. Shrug it off. Twin Strike. Let's do Twin Strike. And grab this chest. Pen Nib. This is pretty much my favorite. Every 10th attack you play, even between battles, deals double damage. This can be a lifesaver during bosses. Okay. Okay. Reaper. And shrug it off. Bang. Now you'll notice I gained a lot of health from that. That's the point of having Bottled Flame. Plus being always available right at the beginning of the fight. Cleave. strike, and iron. So, I'll probably take 2 damage this next turn. And just strike. Need to go all fancy. Okay, and we're going to gain Rage, because Rage is a very, very useful skill. Now, later on, there are cards besides attacks and skills. We'll get to those in a while. Strike, defend, headbutt. And put defend just in case. Okay, so 7 damage. Slavers are fucking pains in the ass, I tell you. Anyway, Rage. Shrug it off. And Twin Strike. And Strike. So, now I have the benefits of the pen game. What I really want to be able to do, and I'm not going to be able to do it because fuck you. Okay. Alright, so we can... I'll just leave the fucker. Yeah, that works. Ooh, Inflame. Inflame is a power. Basically, powers are taken out of circulation as if they were exhausted, automatically. However, they can't be unexhausted. There are cards that allow you to do that. On the other hand, I could Flex. Flex is less costly, but you would lose the strength after you use it. But you can use it multiple times. Flex. And you're going to... Okay, so that's the boss of this floor. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Can't. Smith. So... Do I want to improve Flex or Rage? Let's do Flex for the time being. And here. Now. You will see why Flex is so very valuable soon, I'm sure. But first, let's apply a poison to this guy. Poison does damage over time. And it reduces each time it does damage. Automatically. Anyway, Twin Strike, Strike, and Defend. There. I'll only take 2 damage. He weakens me. He frails me. And... Okay. Bash. Laser without energy, but hey, it's something. And yes, I'm gonna take a hell of a lot of damage, but whatever. Now, I'm not entirely sure I can. Okay. Rage. Flex. It's over then, pretty much anyway. Let's see if we can. No, we can't. Okay. That was a waste, but whatever. Oh, at least the last potion. Oh, dexterity potion. Cool. Okay, so, sword boomerang, really useful actually. Kinesis is useful if you're playing a deck that deliberately loses hit points, and you can do that. And it's actually a pretty good strategy, so we'll go with him next, I guess. Anyway, next is the question mark. Carrying mass light. Enter, upgrade 2 random cards, and you're 16 hit points. Fuck it. Bashing strike, of course it is. We go here. This time I don't have to rest, but it's probably a better idea. Okay, what do I want to do? Yeah, let's upgrade range. See, there you go. And I am going to charity potion, range, strike, slime. Those cards are particular pains in the butt. Okay, so fuck it off. There we go. I must have used it. Mechanisms. To grab. Now, unknown. This enemy's intent. So he's gonna prepare a huge ass attack. He's got a split ability. It's not really an ability so much as a weak point. Anyway. Flex. Defend. So. Clash. Leave. Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. See, I do this a lot. I misplan shit. But whatever. Whatever. It might work out. Bash. Strike. Damage. Slime. Lick. Ugh. Flex. And strike. I can get split 16 damage, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I have a flex. And we are going to cleave through these motherfuckers. Strike. And win. Okay, limit break. Definitely going for limit break. Now, barricade is really useful. Block no longer expires at the start of your turn. But limit break is more useful if you have anything that gives you strength. Thus, why I have... Okay, Snecko Eye. In my opinion, worst relic, because Confused is the biggest pain in the ass. Black Star, decent relic. Velvet Choker, kind of a pain in the butt, but I mean, whatever. We're gonna go Black Star. So, when you start a new floor, you get full hit points, which is kind of nice. Anyway, yeah, let's go this route. I've got a bit of a plan. It didn't take me long to look it up, but okay, so. Limit Break, as you can see, is a double strength, and you've exhausted for one thing. Now, here's the thing about that. Like, you can upgrade cards. So that, and that. Now, obviously I have no strength, so doubling would do jack all. But anyway. Shrug it off. Defend. Clash. And Reaper again. Turn, he's gonna gain... No, right, because they have block. That attack, that bite attack thing, basically, if I, whatever. Anyway. Block. And strike. Anyway. I'll show you later. Well, anyway, the bite thing. Kind of brain. Okay. Range. Flex. Strike. We're gonna strike. And strike. Should have struck then twin struck then struck. It'd be gone by now if that were the case, but whatever. It's too late now. Leave. Headbutt. There. And... Ooh, Thunderclap. Thunderclap is very useful. Armaments. If you can upgrade armaments, it is damn nasty. So here we go. Merchant. Hopefully... Nope, he's got Deep Breath. Deep Breath is useful, but not as useful as... Oh! Pantograph. Bag of Preparation. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna get Thunderclap. Okay, at the start of boss combats, heal 25 hit points. It's pretty useful. Allows you to... Bag of Preparation. Not only is it cheaper, it's almost as useful most of the time. Leave, proceed, and go up this way. Ooh. Yeah, sacrifice. And this merchant. Now, if this card is here, no, it's not. Okay. Ooh, that could be useful. Happy Flower. Dreamcatcher. Give me another Thunderclap. Let's do another armaments, I think. Yeah. And... Fuck it. Another clap. And I have a plan. It's just a little... Anyway. We'll see. Alamori. Negate the next two curses you obtain. Curses are... nasty, nasty motherfuckers. Anyway, do that in a minute. First, you're going to Smith. Limit Break. Now, as you can see, it no longer exhausts. That's the power of a good limit. Of upgrading Limit Break. So, because if you double your strength, even if you lose 4 strength at the end of your turn... Oh. Oh! Alright. Anyway, yeah, so first we're gonna... Now, birds are the biggest pain in the life. Why? Because they have this flight. Basically, they take half damage until you hit them 3 times in a row in the same turn. So anyway, strength disappears, blah blah blah. So let's do that. Take 5, it's all blocked, blah blah blah. Okay. Thunderclap. That one dies. Strike. That one falls. And, okay, let's see. caw. So he gains 1 strength. Now, as you can see, multiple attacks. So, there's that. There's that. And that. Won't be very much. Reaper. But it'll be something. 5. And I'll recover 6. Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike is useful. Draw a card after you do damage. This. Let's see if I can get it this time. Dramatic Entrance. Ooh. Ray. Anger. Ooh. Rupture. Let's see. Rupture first. And I can still afford Dramatic Entrance. Okay. The problem is... fuck it. Wait. Proceed. Ugh. And go here. This. Blue candle. Okay. Playing a curve. Blah 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 blah. And... okay. Go this way. And... okay. Rupture. Dramatic Entrance or Rupture? Rupture. For now. And then we'll do... later. Maybe. Okay, so that's Artifact. It negates 1 debuff. So, debuffs are, for example, vulnerable. Anyway. So. Now, you only heal damage you actually deal it. So if you block, fuck you, basically. Okay, so Hemokinesis, Headbutt, Dramatic Entrance, yeah, it's exhaustible, whatever, and Strike. Now, this thing has Barricade. Lock is not removed at the start of its turn. It's a huge pain in the butt. This Spheric Guardian thing is a huge pain in the butt. Sentry is 2, but not as much as Spheric Guardian. Period. Okay, finish it off. Yes! Rupture! Now. Hemokinesis. And... Cleave! Okay, so I'm gonna take 10 damage this turn, but that's okay. 8 is blocked, 10 goes through. And... okay. Fucking Flex. Thunderclap. Strike. Strike. There. 6. Berserk. Okay, Berserk is another power. Hit points is at or below 50% gain an additional energy at the start of each turn. It's pretty nasty. So I'm gonna do... and what am I going to smith? Now, alright, so Dramatic Entrance is innate, meaning you start each combat with this card in your hand. Pretty nice, actually. Yeah, and Exhaust, of course. So, might as well do that. And then we'll do a Thunderclap next time. Oh, I hate this motherfucker. I hate this motherfucker so much. Okay. Okay. And we're going to... Limit Break. It doesn't do anything, but whatever. And now, Clash, Dramatic Entrance. At least I did a decent amount of damage. Okay, so yeah, that's this thing. Ability. It's utterly agonizing to deal with. Like, you don't want to fucking know. Probably. So I'm gonna take 5 more damage. 1, 2, and... Okay, so good news is... Armaments. This thing is the most painful son of a bitch. No pun intended. Rupture. Thunder. Double powered twin strike and pommel strike. And then cleave. I'm gonna take a hell of a lot of damage this time, but it's fine. It'll be okay. Rage, okay. Flex. Thunderclap. Headbutt. It doesn't matter, but strike. There. It's down. And I didn't die! Yay! 30 gold, or Calcum. Or Calcum gives you 6 block at the end of your turn if you end your turn without block. Okay, what's stone? Okey-doke. Swift caution, and add a card to deck. Spot weakness. Spot weakness is super useful because it's a skill. Okay, so if the enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength, blah blah blah. Go up here and actually fucking need to draw cards. Strike. Weakness. Entrance. And that way I only take 1 damage this turn. That's actually not too bad. Especially since I'm really shit low on hit points. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Armament. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. No, not fine. I'll be fine. Berserk. And 2 20s. Oh! 2 40s, actually, because fucking, I don't know, man. Whatever. Oh, 30s, because, whatever. Okay. Pummel. Actually, be right back. I gotta pee. Hey, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so, Pummel, super useful, but Heavy Blade. I do like Heavy Blade, and I do like how Heavy Blade upgrades. I'll go with Pummel for now. And I absolutely need to rest. I want a smith so bad, but I know better. Okay. Resting up. Proceed. Because this guy is a tough boss. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Pummel strike. Rupture. Dramatic entrance. Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that thing, you know? Anyway, so take 4 damage, blah blah blah. And of course I can't surprise me because fuck, we just anyway. Flex. It's probably just useless, but whatever. Bash him. Then we're going to clash him. Metallicize. Metallicize is a powerful ability, actually. Okay, fuck. That's what this sounds like. That. Pile. Way. 3 damage, but that's okay. 12! Fuck! Oh, that was a good waste of time too. Fuck. Do your worst. Ha ha ha! Asshole. Okay. Gotta breathe. Off. Okay. I gain a strength. Yay. Okay. Sure, only 20 of it got through, but whatever. Takes damage. And I don't take any damage this time. Just fucking shit beating by debuffs, but whatever. Strike. Sounds stupid, but trust me. Friend. Probably honestly heal, but I'm worried about that yet. So. Okay, there's that. So stands, fine. Time size. All right. Let's go. Fly. Come at me. 5. Okay. This hurts like a bitch, but it'll work. It'll work. That. There we go. Okay. I can just get another. Yes, perfect. Off. Strike. 17. Hallelujah! Defeat impossible! Yes. Okay, so, yeah, as you can see, I'm basically fucked if I don't roll something nasty fast. Okay, so, small weakness. Your strength. Strike. It's nowhere near enough. Especially super. Yep. Conquered. Okay. So as you can see, you get a score here that applies, that mostly applies to, I cannot brain. Fucking brain. It applies to unlocking stuff, normally. But anyway, so that was my first fail. I guess I'll catch you another time. Bye. And if you ever do pick this up, good luck.